Hey, beautiful beady besties. Happy Wednesday, my friends. Happy Wednesday. I hope it is a beautiful day wherever you are. Wednesday here is known as Sushi Day, although today we're having BTLs, or BLTs rather. So happy BLT Day, my friends. Happy BLT Day. BTL Day. Bacon, lettuce, and no, BLT, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Let me know in the comments. What do you, is that the formation you use, bacon, lettuce, tomato? Or do you do bacon, tomato, lettuce? I mean, I know bacon's always the first one, but what is it, BLT or BTL? You let me know. Anyway, friends, I got something really amazing in my mailbox today. What? Look at this. We all know what this blue bag means, my friends. So just be forewarned, we are going to unbox June's Bargain Bead Box. So if you do not want to be spoilered, then go ahead and save the video and come back when you get your box so you won't be spoilered. But after we go through our card of the day, we will be unboxing this, okay? Guys, is it an unboxing? Shouldn't it be like an unbagging? Because it's a bag in a bag. Why do we always say unboxing? Unboxing, yes, I know how to say it right, but it should be unbagging. Okay, anywho's, enough about that. Let's get in today's card, my friends. You can see we're in a silly mood today. All right, darlings. Today's wise wisdom: having a soft heart in a cruel world is courage, not weakness. My friends, I know this pertains to a whole bunch of us out there in the world that have soft hearts, right? Guys, it's actually like, it's a superpower, right? It's kind of a superpower. I think so anyway. So guys, we are courageous. We are not weak, my friends. We are not weak. The card tells us so. So I believe it. I believe it, my friends. Okay. So here we go. We are going to unbag this. Is it me, or is this package a little bit smaller? I don't think it's less in contents. I think they just got smaller packaging. Maybe it helps with mailing, but I mean, it's definitely a smaller package. I'm not complaining. Because I just got like one of those community mail hubs. So, I mean, the other one fit in there fine too. I'm just worried about, I don't want to cut our paper. Oh, hold on, friends. I forgot I have the OG in the house. Let's try the OG. If we can get in there with the OG. And hopefully this will not cut the paper. All right, my friends. Ooh, the paper's good. I'm just going to pull this out off camera just in case that coupon is sticking up. I don't need to get in trouble with the authorities. Ooh, so guys, if you saw over there on the Bargain Bead Box, or Bead Box Bargains YouTube channel, they had a little bit of a spoiler alert, guys. So if you wanted to be spoilered there, they usually do that like the last Friday of every month, I believe. Something like that. Don't hold them to a schedule, friends. They're busy, busy people. All right, so this month is Tranquil Tides. Dive into an ocean of blue spotted jasper and sodalite, where you'll meet an adorable lampwork octopus, a pair of chalcedony, starfish, sea turtle, and seahorse charms, and much more. Deep blues and coral orange tones combined with sparkling crystal and antique copper accents. Guys, I have to tell you something, because I am always forever and a day honest with you all, but when I saw the spoiler over there, sodalite is not my favorite. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about sodalite. I don't know what she's ever done to me in my life, but she's not my favorite. And so I wasn't terribly excited until I saw the octopus. And then, but part of me, I think, forgot that this was a sea-themed box. And your girl is always here for the sea themes, my friends. And I think we're just going to work around our not-so-fondness of the sodalite. Well, there she is, and I will tell you, the bag might have been smaller, but this bag is not smaller. This bag is huge. So, guys, if you are new, this is a monthly bead box subscription. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's a lot of sodalite, isn't it? So, this is a bead box subscription that you get once a month, guys, for like, I think it's $23, about $23, and that is including your shipping and your state taxes. It's a heck of a deal. Every year, every month, I'm sorry. Every month there is a different theme. So if you don't love this particular month's theme, chances are you're going to like the next 10 or 11. So, yeah. And I think it's a heck of a deal. You get findings, you get charms and all kinds of stuff. Plus you get the beads. So you pretty much just need some tools and stringing materials. And my friends, we're good to go here. Maybe some jump rings. Okay, so here's our little octopus in question. I just have to open him up real quick and see. And then I'll organize. But guys, since he was on the top, he was begging to be let go. How cute it is. Oh, it's got a little hole. It's got a little hole there in the top of his beautiful head. Oh my God. You guys, I have an octopus similar to him, and I might not even use him in jewelry. When I pause this, I'll go find my other octopus. He might actually just sit on my desk because he's just too cute. I might have to buy another one. My friends, I might have to buy several more, maybe like 9 or 20. Yeah, so I'm going to put him to the side, and we are going to organize here, my friends. Also, let's look at the back, because I didn't do a good job with all of these things. So I also want to tell you that they have a creation and contest, guys. You go over there on their Facebook page. I'll leave all the links in the description, guys. I also have a $2 coupon, which is capital, and it's all capitals, COLL 2. The number 2. So call 2 will save you $2 off your first box. But yeah, you can go over there and share your designs and stuff, and people vote and all kinds of things, and you could win some serious bargain bead box bargain monies. So Bead Box Bargain is a sister store, which, by the way, guys, we also get a 30% off coupon to that store. Unlimited purchases. If you guys want to make a purchase every day, you can use the code. You can use the code. And I'm telling you, it's the MVP, my friends. It truly is. Like, Bead Box Bargains already has great prices, and that 30% code, it's just insane. All right, it's plumb wild, my friends. Okay, so let me organize this, and then I'll get right back to you. Okay, friends, and we are back, and I am looking for a good bead mat. So we can go through these. All right, so we're going to put our little dude here. He's going to just sit with us. And I found my big dude. So these guys are going to sit together on the top shelf of my desk. How cute. So this is Eugene. And Eugene came from the Ripley's Aquarium in Gatlinburg. That's where Eugene came from. And so who's this going to be? I think this should be Lewis. Lewis with a W. Lewis. I like it. Guys, Eugene and Lewis are going to be best friends forever and ever. So I'm going to leave them up here for today's festivities. All right, so let's get into this, my friends. We are going to start out with number 1, which is a 31 by 15 blue spot and brass teardrop pendant. Now, guys, I have to say, I thought that a lot of this blue spot jasper, I thought it was all sodalite, because it looks very similar to sodalite. It is pretty. I would probably say it's not my favorite jasper, but I would also say it's not my least favorite jasper. I think it's pretty. It reminds me of like denim, which is, it's fine. Denim's pretty, right? But this is a really pretty pendant. You have a bail, and then you have, this is the back. Sorry about the Sharpie. I had used it to mark out my address. Yeah, it's a pretty pendant. Very pretty. Okay. And next we're going to have number 2. Where is my number 2? Guys, this one scared me because I couldn't find it. The label was a little up and it was stuck to the back of another bag. But it's here. We have a 2-piece 13 by 14 white chalcedony dyed starfish charms. Coral pink. These are so sweet. And mine are very similar in color, so they definitely make a really cute earring pair. We might actually make earrings with these today. They are so sweet. There's your hole. So it's a top drill there, front to back. Very pretty. Or you call that top drill, front drill, whatever drill. Those are so pretty. Okay. Number 3. Oh, number 3 is Lewis. So let's talk about Lewis. He is a 15 by 25 millimeter lampwork glass octopus bead in dotted blue, and is $3.99. I might get some more Lewis's, or guys, hopefully they have other colors. I could get a whole little army here, a little army of octopuses. Have you guys ever seen my other octopus? It might be, I don't know. Some of you might not like it. I'm not going to show it because he's doing a rude gesture, my friends. Okay, next we have number 4, and this is a 15-inch strand of 8mm blue spot jasper round beads, $6.99. These are so pretty. Again, they very much resemble Sodalite, but look how stunning. I mean, when you see some of the other colors, I think I'll be able to come around to this palette, my friends, once you see all the other stuff that's in here. But these are very pretty. So you see, they're kind of like a denim, don't they? They just remind me of denim. But they're very pretty beads. They're very smooth and yeah, nicely polished. All right, number 5, here's our Sodalite, and this is a 4x2 Sodalite rondelle, 7-inch strand. So you see, this is like your typical Sodalite, though I think this one's a little bit, this one doesn't have quite as much gray in it. Sometimes that Sodalite has a lot of these gray tones in them, and here you can see where they are very similar, of course, different cut, but the colors are very similar. And this one has a little bit of gray, but I think maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It's pretty. I think maybe also it's not my favorite shade of blue. I think that's what it is. But it's going to make gorgeous jewelry, my friends. And this might be your favorite shade of blue. That's what I love about the Bargain Bead Box. Like, even if this isn't your jam, it's okay, because probably next month you'll be like, oh my gosh, this is the best beads ever, and it probably will be. All right. So what number was that? So we have that was number 5. Yes, call. Keep it together. Even though I'm as organized as I can get, my friends. We have number 6, which is a 10mm banded agate dyed and heated round beads, 7 inches. Oh, these are so pretty. So look at the diversity in these beads. We have some, look at some of them have some banding, some slight banding. There's definitely some banding in this one. There's even like a little eye. And some of them are just a very, very light blue. And then some of them are like a cloudy, just a cloudy little, just very light. Almost like what a sky would look like, I would imagine, over the ocean on a clear day. It's just really pretty. Maybe a cloudy day. I don't know, but I do like those. And they look very good with these non-Sodalite beads. Okay, next we have some, and this one you have me at the door. This is a 6mm peach moonstone round beads. You get 7 inches. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. Yes. Those are for me. Those are for me. They're very shimmery. I don't know. So oftentimes the shimmer does not quite come up on camera. Mike, sir, you don't need to be on the desk. It's very pretty. Love those so much. And I mean, I do see them definitely working with these blues. I'm a big fan of blue and orange. And I think that's a lovely contrast there. Okay, next, number 8, we have a 10-piece, 10mm blue spot jasper melon beads. Y'all know I like a good melon. I don't know, is this a melon? I don't know if I would say that's more of like an English cut, sort of, almost. But here you have, I guess it can be a melon. And it does have sides. And they're very polished and nice and glossy. Looking ready for some lovely designs. And I like too when we get these, when we get an option of larger beads as well as smaller beads. I kind of like, I find it more difficult to design when the beads are all like the same shape or the same size. Like I need a little bit of something different here. Next we're gonna have number 9. And by the way, guys, I think we have 20 bags plus 2 bonus items, so that's amazing. This is a 10-piece, 12x11 synthetic coral man-made carved shell beads. Talk about vibrant. So this is definitely coral. And they have amazing details. So here's your drill hole. So your drill hole goes across the bead this way, through the center across. And they're very light because they are a synthetic material. They're probably like a resin or something like that. Resin or lucite, some such. I think they're all drilled the same. They are. Okay. Very pretty. I see them on a necklace or a bracelet. That's where I'm seeing them at. Okay, next, oh, this is probably going to be one of my favorites. This is a 10-piece, 10 by 14 glass fish beads. Look how stinking cute those are. Oh my gosh. Look at those fish. First of all, look at that color. That color is just amazing. So that's one side, and that's the other side. Oh no, come back, sir. Maybe I'll do it with my hand. Yeah, one side has like a foil backing, so there's a one that has like the more foil finish there. And then this is the other side where it's just the glass. So you're seeing like that foil coloring there. Those are stinking gorgeous. I love a good fish bead, my friends. So pretty. You got to have fish in the ocean, my friends. You got to have the fish in. So we got our fish, and we got our shells and our starfish and our octopuses. We got all the things. All right, we still have more beads, my friends. I'm telling you, this is one of those subscriptions that just goes on forever. So this is a 4x3 crystal faceted rondelle bead and matte pink champagne. And that is 15 inches. Ooh, look, she's actually multi-tonal if you look. Some of these, to me, maybe it's my eyeballs, but some of these, because it's that finish, that's what it is. So they're kind of like have a half plating where one side is a little bit rosy or pink, and then this other side has a little bit more of a, so I don't want to say AB, but it just, I don't know. Maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, but those are really pretty. There's the R on the dish. So just a very nice muted color to kind of pull this all together. This will pull in our peach moonstone or whatever I said that was earlier. And this one is gorgeous as well. So number 12 is a 6x4 crystal faceted rondelle bead in steel blue shimmer, 15 inches. You guys, anytime I see this steel blue shimmer in the store, I'm always grabbing it. I have this color in so many different shapes. I don't know if I have rondelles this size, though, to be honest with you. I've got bicones, I've got barrels, I've got cubes. I think I got something else, too. I don't know, but multiple shapes of, like, you know, bicones, or all kinds of stuff. Crystal lantern ones, all the things. I probably have smaller rondelles, but these are just beautiful. Let's stop talking about what I got in my stash, my friends. Let's talk about the beads. Those are beyond lovely. I love this. Oh, look how pretty. Look how pretty that is. Can you see that? I have to whisper now because it's beautiful. I just have to, when you have a beautiful collection like this, you have to respect it and be quiet. Okay. Next we have number 13, which is a 20-piece 8mm crystal faceted round bead in magma AB. Yes, 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 yes. So much yes. Look at those. I don't know, can you guys hear my stomach? I have not eaten all day, and I want to get this out, but I also my stomach is just going on, but I also want to make a piece of jewelry. My husband's making the BLTs right now. I don't know why I go all day without eating. Like, I'm not hungry during the day, and then, I don't know, when it's like 6 o'clock, all of a sudden, I become a ferocious beast. Those are beautiful. How many did we get of these called? Did you even say? Where's their paper? You get a lot, my friends. There's a lot here. I can tell you that. That's a lot of beads. All right. That's the blue shimmer. That was 15 inches. I don't know how many you got on there. I was just that quick, lost it. Oh, you get 20 pieces. Okay. So now we're going to move into our metal selections and our findings and all those really, really cool things. Let me just move some of these cups over. Okay. So first up is number 14. We're going to be looking at a 6-piece 22x9 seahorse charms. So cute, and I so love that this is copper. I think copper is a really good color for this palette, but I think copper is a really good color for every palette. That's just me being me. Those are really, really sweet, and they are double-sided. And then there's the hoop up there. So pretty. So, so pretty. I'm gonna put this, and again, guys, we're in the ocean, right? We got the seahorses, the starfish, And now we're going to bring in some other little sea creatures. We got 4 pieces of 16 by 13 turtle charms. And guys, anytime it says all these things, the LF is lead free, the NF is nickel free, and the CF is cadmium free. And it will also tell you, here's our cheat sheet, what everything is on here. It will also tell you what all the metals are. And Lauren is very good about that. She's the owner over there. She's really good about making sure everything is up to code. All right, so here's the back of 2 on their little backs. Look how cute they are. I kind of want to make a charm bracelet now. Those are so cute. I think I will. I don't know if we're going to do the charm bracelet today. I want to make something quick because I'm starving. But I think that these and these and these and the fish will make amazing charm bracelets. Okay. Next we have a 4-piece 27mm swirled oval links. And you get 4 pieces. These are really pretty. I think we might have had something similar to these, and they're 2-sided, which I love. Thank you for that. They're really pretty. They have just a very nice, like, dotted texture and design there, and they've got some little circles and balls and all the things. Very pretty. Loop on each end. So that's a great connector. Love those. Very ornate and fancy. Here we have a 20-piece 8mm swirl coin bead. And I love these because these almost kind of remind me of some of the seashells, right? Just the clamshells and stuff. They kind of remind me a little bit of clamshells, but they're super fun. And you get a ton of them. There's the drill hole. I love those. Or they could be like bubbles. Look, they look like fish bubbles. Look how cute that is. They're so smart over there. Next, we have a 20-piece 8mm swirled round bead cap. Oh, these are hats, my friends. These are definitely hats. So, that's a hat. But it's a cute hat. It's a cute hat. Has a very nice design and texture on it. Let's take a look at one of these little party hats. It's a very nice texture and design. I always find sometimes, though, at this shape, when I put it on a round bead, I feel like it looks like an acorn. I don't know. That could just be me. We'll see if we can use some of these in our design. We'll try, my friends. We'll try. I make no promises. All right. Next, we have 1 meter of 6.5 by 2 5mm steel Luma China jewelry chain in antique copper. This is a fun chain. This is a fun chain, right? You have all those like little individual links. Unfortunately, when you do cut one, you kind of have to sacrifice a link. But guys, this is a whole ton of chain. So if we lose a couple, we lose a couple. As for the greater good of the whatever. Okay, there's that. So let's wrap it around here. This is our barrier reef, keeping all of our little fellas safe. Okay. And lastly, but this is not last because we do have bonus items, but lastly in the collection, we have 2 sets of 14 by 18 brass magnetic clasps in antique copper. They're sticking to themselves, as they tend to do sometimes. So here we go. It's got this little ball on either, little loops on either end, just looks like a little ball. And then let's open it and see. And we always slide them apart, right? And try to slide them apart. And there you go. Yeah, they seem pretty strong. They don't have the little, sometimes they'll have little, one will have a hole and one will have like a little stick, and that makes them a little bit more secure. These don't have those, but they seem fairly secure. They like each other, apparently. They like each other. All right. So sometimes Lauren said there was something with a die lot or something. I'm not sure. She explained it in her video so well. I just don't remember. But so she was able to offer us somehow, guys. It translates into we get free bonus goodies. So the first one is going to be a 20-piece nickel-free steel ear wire in antique copper. And these are really pretty. Just your standard coil and ball ear wire here. They're very pretty. And these are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. So if you have folks with the allergies to those things, these ear wires will work. And I do appreciate that so much, guys. Very thoughtful. And then this one is a 5 gram, 40 millimeter, 21 gauge brass head pins. Again, it's free of all the nonsense. And here you go, just a standard. Oh my gosh, you guys. And they're even centered. Oh, that's such a gift. That's a, no, I'm not calling anybody out, but sometimes when you get these from their sister store, the heads aren't centered, so I usually stick with ball head pins. But these heads are actually, they look to be centered. Mine do anyway. They're not making any crazy left-hand turns, my friend, so that's amazing. Thank you so much for those. If these go for sale on the website, I might buy like 12 more bags. So you get 5 grams. This looks like there's at least 20, but probably like 50 in there. Who knows? I don't know, friends. But there it is. There is our Tranquil Tide collection from Bargain Bead Box. I love it, kind of. There's some things I like. Okay, I'm not going to say I love it, but I do like it. I like a whole bunch of things about it. That's not my favorite, but I do love these fish. I love all the orange. Oh, this is probably my favorite. These two are my favorite. I love these two. I love the fish. I love all of the metal components except for the bead caps, but that's to be expected. Overall, though, honestly, guys, overall, it's a stunning collection. It really is. It's a beautiful collection. Yeah, so we're going to make something fun, and I think we're going to do something with the starfish, and maybe these look really pretty, and maybe some of these, I was thinking this would look pretty together. I think that would maybe look pretty together. I do want to use some of this Sodalite in there. All right, so guys, I'm just going to organize, and then we'll be right back. Okay, friends, so here we are. We are back. So we're going to move Eugene and Lewis over here to the side. We're definitely going to be using a pair of these ear wires, for sure, for sure. I don't think we're going to be using any head pins in this project, but I'll keep that out. All right, so this is what I have. Now, I'm not 100% sure yet. I also have some eye pins, and I have some 22 gauge wire that we're going to need to wrap these starfish. Let me see what kind of eye pins I have. We can make our own, of course, but I'll just pull some out just in case. There we go. Pull out just in case. Because we're doing design on the fly here, friends. That's what we're doing. Okay, so first let's wrap, and I'm only going to do one earring, and then I'll do the other one off camera because I'm hungry. Oh yeah, we're also going to pull in some of these copper spacers. All right, so let's first cut these strands open. I did bring scissors. We don't need the whole strand open. We just need a couple here. Okay, and I'm not sure if we're going to be using this one, but I sure do love it. But we'll see. Again, I don't need 5 million of them. I just need a couple. That should give us oh, I pulled it the wrong end. Well, listen, my friends, we got 5 million, so that's what we're doing. All right, I pulled it at the wrong end. Okay. All right, so here's our starfish. I don't really necessarily think they're two-sided or not. I think they're pretty much the same on both sides. All right, so let's just wrap this sucker up here. So we're going to grab our 22 gauge wire. Yeah, I guess I'll cut about 3 to 4 inches. Okay, and I'm going to get these pliers, and we're just going to just warm this up a little bit. And our fingers, you can use your tools. I'm just going to use my fingers here just to warm that up a little bit. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and take our dude. Oh my gosh. And he's a little snug on this 20. No, he's not real snug. He would be snug on 20 gauge wire, my friends. All right, so let's go ahead and we're just going to take these wires and I'm just going to cross them over each other like that. And then I'm going to get my skinny pliers. And I'm just going to kind of push this wire back a little bit, and I'm going to bring this wire up a little bit. So then we have this triangle. And then I'm going to go ahead, and I don't know why I cut this so long. I just thought of it. I really don't need a piece that long. And we're going to take our pliers and hold that here. And then I'm going to take this wire, And I'm just going to wrap. I guess we'll do like 3 little wraps. Oh, you know what I was thinking? Oh well, can't do it now. Well, I mean we could, but that's a really cute wrap. I was thinking of adding one of those little soda lights on the top, but that's okay. And I'm just kind of coming in here and just biting down a little bit to kind of keep that nice shape. And that's not bad. That's not a bad wrap. We're good with that, my friends. We're good with that. So now we're going to cut this little guy wire off. Oh, you know what? We could put, oh, I know. Now I know what we can do. Okay. And now we can drop one of those soda lights on here. See how that looks. And I also did bring over, just in case we needed any small spacers, I brought over, is that the copper? I think that's the copper. Yeah, I brought over some little copper crimp beads, but I use them as spacers. You guys know. So if we want to drop one of these little guys on here, we could. Now I was thinking, actually, now that I cut all this wire, because I was originally thinking that this would, this was just going to be a dangle, and then this was going to be a dangle, and then, but that might be too long. So what if we did this? And we made ourselves a little, one more. All right, this will be cute, I think. And then, oh, do we have 2 there? I do. I did. I picked up an extra one. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. And then we're going to drop one more. There we go. Okay. I'm kind of digging that. I kind of dig that. Okay. All right. Let's lock that into place. Let's lock that in. And we're going to go this way. And I am going to, since this is 22 gauge wire, I am going to make a wrapped loop here. And that might add a little bit of length in the long run, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to keep the loop small though. Right there at the tip of my plier. Okay. And we're going to come back here and center all this up. Okay. This is a really small piece of wire now because I really hadn't intended on doing this, but I figured since I have it, let's do it. Okay, so we just get a little finger wrap in there. See, that's what we're looking like. That's cute as an earring all by itself, but wait, friends, we're not done yet. That's too easy. Oops, I did not do a great job there. Let me just go ahead and push that little end down. Oops. If I can see it. Okay. All right. What's going on here? Okay. So that's what we have. And somehow that made that a little bit tighter on our starfish. I just had to loosen that up a little bit. So you could just pop your ear wire on. That's a beautiful earring, but I think we're going to do a little bit more. So I think we're going to either hang it from here or from one of these. I really like this spiral. I think that's really cute. I mean, we could do this, but my friends, it's a really long earring. So I think we're just going to do this. So we're going to get our, let me get the shorter. I did have shorter eye pins. Let's get a shorter eye pin here. So we're going to need 2 of those in the grand scheme of things. But for this, I'm just going to grab this one here. We're going to open this guy up. Just take our, swing that open. Okay. We're going to put the front, what we think is the front side. Okay. That's good. And then we're going to go ahead and close that. Okay. And then we're going to drop our spiral on. You know what? Maybe we drop, how about this? That's cute. That's cute. If the bead caps weren't so haddish, I would have thought about putting one of these in between some bead caps. But I don't know. I don't know, friends. The jury's out. Okay, so this is what we have. And then we're going to, are we going to wrap it or? Well, I don't know. But either way, the loop is going to go the other way because our ear wire is going to be going around this way. So we just have to, I think that's right. Let's see. Okay, so that's the front. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. So our ear wire will be going the other way. And I'm just going to make a simple loop here, friends. I'm just going to go ahead and chomp down, creating that bend. And then we're just going to go ahead and I will use my finger to measure cut usually. So I'll go about here where my finger kind of butts up against the pliers and I'll make that cut. And I think that's usually about like a quarter to a half an inch. Then you got to get your pliers in here. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and roll and then roll. Okay, and then we'll come over here and we'll fix this loop up. There we go, making sure that that little tiny crimp bead is not going to jump over that. Okay, and there we go. We have that. Oh, look, I made it in the same direction, didn't I? How did that happen? Is that right? Let me see. We're doing math here, friends. No, it's not right. I don't know. I thought I was doing right, but apparently I didn't. That's fine, friends. We can go ahead and fix that. So we will, I'm just going to use my round nose pliers here because they're small. I'm just going to hold this here with my round nose pliers on this side. And then this side, I will just take this and I will twist it. So my pliers are going like that. Oh my gosh, I have made a mess, friends. Look, the crimp bead, the crimp bead. Hold on a second. Okay, friends, sorry. I had to cut that off because the crimp bead, I guess, on the other side of the eye pin was not secure. So we're not going to do that, actually. We're going to leave the crimp beads out. I just thought it would be cute to have a little extra of the copper. So we're not going to do that. So we're just going to go ahead. And it's neat. Like, guys, even if you are using the small little 1 or 2 crimp beads, make sure that these are always closed, because even that much of a gap can cause that little bead to squirm out. So we're just going to leave them out. It's fine. That was just my brain telling me, Carl, you're doing way too much. Okay. So, right. So we're just going to put our spiral on without the beads. And we are going to, we are going to be making our, here, just making sure that is right. Okay. We're going opposite of the loop underneath, right? Making sure that is nice. And so this loop here is facing us. So we're going to go away. Oops. And we're just going to chomp down. And again, making our little finger cut. And then we're going to roll. And then hopefully this time, all is well. There you go. And hopefully, oh good, we did it right this time, my friends. Look at that. Okay. So let's get our ear wire. Oh, these are going to be so cute. Our ear wire. And if you have a front or a back, and I'm just looking which side looks nicer. I think that'll work. That will be the front. Go ahead and we will close this ear wire. And there we go, my friends. That is a super cute little beach-friendly earring. I love it. We've got our blues in there, and we got our fun little dude at the top, and then, oh, it's so cute. All right, my friends, I'm going to make the second one, and I'm going to eat dinner. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to see what you guys make with this box. Don't forget to post your pictures over there on Facebook. And yeah, so much fun, guys. So until next time, my friends, keep on planting your magical beans and keep being kind to yourselves and each other, okay? All right, my friends. See you soon. Love you. Bye.